What is up, guys? We're looking at another one of the top 8 games from the Champions League in Tokyo that have over 5,000 competitors in the Masters division. On the left, we have Raging Bolt, Ogrepon. On the right, we have Dragapult. The winner of this game will advance to the top 4 and become a contestant that will represent us at the Pokemon World Championships from Japan. So without further ado, let's jump into it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. In Japan, all games are best of one. So this game is just going to be a best of one bout to determine who becomes the champion. Looks like Dragapult is going first. I feel like either way the flip goes, I think Bolt would probably want to take first if they want the flip, because Dragapult is an evolving deck, so you're fine taking it away from them. And also, like similar to Charizard, Raging or Dragapult needs more like setup in their process. So like maybe taking first away from them means they can't get a free like Rotom or just more cards seen. Whereas if you go second, now you can immediately put the pressure on whatever's in the active. Dreepies have 70 or less. Pidgeys have 70 or less. There's nothing to really wall you off unless they play a Mimikyu. Dragapult player here checking all his prize cards. It's Pidgeot as the partner. I see the Crystal Edge A-Spec, Fezandipity. Everything that's kind of normal in the deck. I didn't see a Radzard, nor did I see a Entei or anything on the first deck check. They did not show prize cards because this is the sub-stream. We're just going to pass with the Dreepy. If the Bolt player knocks out this Dreepy, there's no attack that can come out from the other side as well. So there's a pretty good chance the Bolt player can go up 3 prizes before the game even begins. We're going to see the Vessel away. I would just get rid of the Palpad. Yeah, the Palpad seems like the best target to get rid of. I think you need it. Tough decision here. We're going to the Vessel. Vessel for Vessel. Grabbing a Fighting. Just checking all our prize cards real quick. 2 Fightings in deck, 3 Lightning in deck, 1 is prized. Probably go ahead and grab a Grass and one of the other ones. I think I saw an Ogrepon in the hand. I don't know if it was a Cornerstone or it was a Teal Mask. They're playing the full art card, so I actually can't tell which one it is. We're going to grab both the Fighting and the Lightning here. Hand probably isn't amazing. I think there's a Gear in hand, so we're going to look for the Gear to try to hit something. But we might not have a discard effect, which would make this weird because... Oh, we have Greninja. Cool. All good. All good. We're going to draw cards. We're going to see the Sada. Just immediately draw 3. In this matchup, it's actually fine to play it a little bit slow too, just because the Dragapult deck on the first, like I said, we can take probably 3 prizes before the game even begins, because we can knock this out. We can go ahead and knock out the Pidgeot on the following turn, and then we just have to knock out a Dragapult and something small again, or knock out something small and then go for a Dragapult. So Raging Bolt's actually very, very, very favored in this matchup. There's the Ogrepon. Yep, it was an Ogrepon. I was correct. Nothing to Stretcher. We're going to go ahead and just attach, and I would probably just discard the energy off the Ogrepon. Nest Ball again. We're just going to keep going. This is Raging Bolt is just one of the craziest decks in the Pokemon TCG, where you can just draw a million cards, do a million things, and have infinite damage output, theoretically, more energy on the board, attach for turn. We're going to go ahead and attach, discard the energy. Now, our turn 2 is set up for almost perfection, because the Dragapult player is almost certainly going to have to play like an Arven, or anything really to set up 4 cards in hand. You Ultra Bolt for a Pidgey. You know their hand is pretty weak. Top decking Poffin is pretty funny here. We're going to Arven. See if we can get Candy Pidgeot up and running. If we can get Candy Pidgeot up and running, then we can find another piece. We have to sack something, maybe another Pidgey, another small attacker. And then when the thing is sacked, okay, we're going to the board. Poffin. So we're going to double Poffin. So no Pidgeot, even I don't think this turn. Just sacking another small guy, which is, I think, fine, because if you can go to make them go to 4, and then the next turn get the Candy Dragapult attack off, maybe you're okay. But then Dragapult goes down. Sorry, excuse me. The price trade becomes 6-2 at that point, and then you have to kind of just hope they don't play Charms or like get out of the area. So we're gonna board up and we're gonna draw 5 cards with Cleffa. I like this play quite a bit. Cleffa is fine. We're gonna go ahead and Teal Dance again. We're gonna go ahead and a Greninja for 2. Yep. If we can get another Bolt onto the board and Sada again this turn, I think the game is like in such an insane spot for the Bolt player. Pokestop, double Shoes. Okay, so that's just, and Shoes can be literally any card in the deck, so that's like kind of the benefit. We're gonna see what the card is. It's a Grass Energy. We're just gonna get rid of it. Another Shoes. Keep it. There's an SER in the hand. We're gonna go ahead and see 7 cards. There is the Iono. I don't know if we want Iono necessarily here this turn. I think we've got so many cards in hand. We'd like to just keep them all. We're going to go ahead for another Gear. We just take it out of the deck, though, so we do want to increase our odds of hitting Sada. There it is. By hitting multiple Sadas, we're just chaining, basically, like, flooding the energy with... Like, flooding the board with energy, which is, like, all we need to do. There's a Sada Fighting to the bench. Grass to the active. Draw 3. Bunch of cards. Vessel, again, just getting rid of some of the dead cards in our deck. The Squawk ability getting 2 lightnings. We still have the attachment for turn, so loading up 2 Dragapults completely, or not Dragapults, Raging Bolts ready to go attack is kind of insane. We have energies in the discard for energy retrievals or whatever, and there's the knockout. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy on board, getting us to 490 damage. Our opponent needs to get they have the A-Spec in hand, they have the Dragapult, they get the Candy Pidgeot, they can get Candy Dragapult attack this turn. But you probably want to go 200 to the active bolt, 4 to another bolt, and like damage onto. I probably would just put 6 on the other bolt. I don't know, like 4 on the other bolt, and then damage onto the Ogrepons. But 1 switch card, and Bolt is out of the woods. And we all know that the switch card's been in that hand since turn 1. So as soon as switch card happens, we're gonna crispy. All right, so attach the energies. Attach from hand. I'm assuming we got like candy here. I'm surely we got candy here, right? Is the A-Spec not the A-Spec I think it is? I feel like it is, right? It's just the Crystal Edge. Stop. Losing a fire. No big deal. I like going for the stop there. I think going for the stop is a bold play. 200 there. 114. And this is exactly what I mean, right? Like now the next turn we're looking to take out both, but the game is already in the game is already at the end game. A switch card here heals the damage to a position where Dragapult will need to play like Hawlucha or something to get that damage back. I don't think they do play that card. So another Sada coming through. We're just going to attach energies. Just keep flooding them. 3 there. I think Pop Hat is still in the hand too. I think we didn't burn it turn 1. Briar hitting the discard. Using stop is good here because we just want to thin our deck out to the point where it's just like ways to hit Sada. SER getting Grass back as well. Grass. Tail Dance. The energy flooding is ridiculous right now. Like the Dragapult player doesn't really have a chance in this matchup. I'm interested to see like what comes out of it. Yeah, look, I think the deck has like less than 10 cards left in it, and we're gonna put back Briar and Sada. I think I would just put back Sada, 2 Sadas, because I think like that's your win con. Just Sada. Or just even 1 more Sada. What happened to the switch card? We're just not gonna use it. Cool. We're just gonna knock out the active. No switch card. Nothing. I mean, with Briar, you can always just Briar and Gust. There's like literally like 20 cards in that hand. That is an absurd hand from the that is an insane amount of cards from the Raging Ball player. I think the Pidgeot Dragapult player should have gone for the stop first to see what their options were, because if you can stop into the candy, you can get another attack off this turn and get the Iona that you want. But I guess Dragapult might not be in the hand either, so I think you just attach the A-Spec and then spin the Iona before you even stop. They go to 2, you go to 6. You need to find a counter stadium as well. There's a stop. There's the candy. Okay. Is the Pult in hand? There was Pult in hand, right? Pult in hand. A-Spec. Yep. Counter catch the other bolt. Yep. There we go. Sinnoh. Dude, I swear the switch card's in hand. I feel like we just had no reason not to switch card. But now Gust plus Briar wins game. Gust plus Briar plus energy wins game on the Pidgey. I think, do we miss an energy? Oh, we got the psychic. It's fine. I just don't think you want an S-ball or anything else. Like, I think it's just, you're good to, I think you're just good. I don't think you put like, I mean, I think you get Pheasantipity and use Pheasantipity. That's like, seems fine. 4 prizes. Cool. The game is 2-2. We've got a game on our hands. Let's see if there was any punish. We're going to see 7. There's the Sada. Okay. So we need to get another bolt into play. We need to Sada to the bolt, and we need to find an attachment. So a retrieval effect, because I think all of the fightings or lightnings are in the discard. There's the Sada. We're going to go ahead and put the lightning on there. We did take a fighting off the prize cards, I remember. So we're going to see regular energy retrieval, the retreat there, attach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the game got a lot closer than it should have been. I think there was a switch card for a majority of the game. And we see Raging Bolt advancing to top 4. That was an incredible start, and I think the Dragapult player did play it in a way where they played it a little bit slower, was able to stabilize the board a little bit, put themselves in a position where the game doesn't instantly end because they missed the turn 2 setup. Played for that prize map. There was no charms that we saw that were evident, so the charms kind of would have mitigated that damage. And I do think there was a switch cart. I feel like we could have used a switch cart. Like I feel like I'm not trolling. And so if the switch cart was just used, I feel like that game should have been like even as close as it was. But props to both these players. Congratulations to them, and stay tuned for the top 4 and the finals for this Champions League.